Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Castile / Spain, and I think this particular screen tells you everything you need to know about the current game. We have 4 diplomatic relations going on, and they all involve us being the boss of someone else. Which is fantastic in a lot of ways. I mean, we don't have any alliances kicking around right now, but we can actually call on quite a bit of stuff to go. Now, none of these lesser partners are particularly powerful. I mean, Aragon here only has 12 regiments of units, but they do have a lot of ships, and now we've just picked up Naples as well. And again, that's another example of maybe they don't have a ton of units. Looks like they have 8 regiments altogether, but they do have quite a few ships over there, a few more over here. And I think that's pretty freaking amazing. Fez is possibly one of the weaker ones, but it still has 5 people kicking around, and, you know, there's something to be said for that. They're doing okay overall, and we are currently working on annexing, I think, just Fez, right? And we might try to get some of the others soon enough. Our diplomats, one is free, one is annexing, and one is improving relations in Tripoli. How far away are we from annexing Tripoli, actually? Oh. All we need is the 190 relationship, actually. We'll be able to pull that off. And then, of course, to integrate over here, we're going to need 1 more year before we can get Aragon. We'll also have to improve our relations with them at that point. And frankly, since Aragon is so big, it would be nice. Maybe I should start improving relations. I suppose I've got a diplomat sitting idle. I may as well have him do something for now, although I'm sure we're going to want him to do something. Oh, wait, no, we were going to declare war on Mali. Right. Cancel that. Only 4 days to get home. Luckily, he's close. We do have enough to invest in a new idea, and that is our overseas exploration thing, but I think I'm going to wait until we've got the war with Mali started. And what we're going to do is we are going to take Cahors over here, mostly so we can fabricate more claims later on to get some kind of sexy provinces over here. We're going to try to minimize how much overextension we're unlocking, but I don't know. I think we're going to do mostly okay. I would like to get this, but I don't mind spending administrative power to pick up cores at this point, and certainly we want a lot more money. So, yeah, let me go and make sure that we are at maximum maintenance there. The ships matter probably a little less. What I could do is bring my armada down here to make sure we get a proper sort of blockade here and make sure, I don't know, I mean, transport ships can fight, but I would prefer to blockade with some actual ships. They haven't, like, made any kind of recent normalized... Oh, look at that. Really? So they're pretty busy. Okay, it seems like an excellent time to strike then. As soon as we get our guy back. We have our exploratory fleet over there. So we'll send them out and then send them back. And where is our other dudes are just wandering about over here. Excellent. Okay, good. I like it. So to celebrate the inheritance, well, we haven't inherited, but the personal union with Naples, I went out and got some ice cream. So, you know, it's always important to treat yourself. Let's go off the coast. Bring up the speed just a little bit. Whoa, that was a weird jump. I don't know what caused that to happen. I thought I just hit escape. Anyway, okay, yeah, they're still moving there. Let's go ahead and declare war. Boom. Drop troops over here. You're actually damaged. Is it really that we don't have, hang on a sec. We lost a trader. How is... Has this been hanging out at sea or something like that? I actually don't know why these characters are damaged. I'm quite upset by it. Yes, let us make sure to keep one guy. Oh, there's no level 1 person. And I don't think I want to spend the money for that. Right now we are operating in negative. We've got a good pool of money kicking around. Colonial maintenance. Mostly the army stuff for good reason. Especially since we are slightly reinforcing right now. Anyway, we'll land in Cahors. This is our siege expert. Excellent. Got a fleet blockading there. This thing is not currently being attritioned, so it should be perfectly fine. I think what I'm going to do is... Yeah, I'll detach my leader here. Basically, I'll just move everything over, then pull a couple of infantry back. There we go. So the leader is going to be running this guy, and then I'll take this and head out just a little bit. We don't need a huge war score. I don't think I need 100%. Are you kidding me? Our decision to give more power to local magnates is ensured that people of importance feel good about our government, so they've been telling everyone else how well they are being governed. Now, I'm very tempted when this sort of thing happens to go over here and frankly boost my stability. Because I have the points right now, I will want a core Cayor and maybe a second place, depending on how much gold I actually want to grab from these guys. Given my personal rule now that when I'm abusing Mali, in that I'm going to have to take territory for it. So I'm tempted to do this and then take this and go all the way up to a +3. I think, I'm just going to take the 1 stability. +2 is pretty good. Let's not get greedy. Like, stability is really good. You make so much money from it. Anyway, this siege should actually go relatively quickly, because we've got the bonus from having the leader with siege. They do not have... they are being blockaded, so they get no bonus from not being. Algiers declared war on Morocco, which is very interesting. Let's take a look at the situation. Morocco is certainly in a bad situation. If Algiers takes them over... I don't know what that implies for me. Certainly makes them a little bit more powerful, though. What's the status over here? So looks like we're almost ready to, it's just Naples that we won't be able to integrate for a while, and Aragon not for another year or so. So we'll have to really keep an eye on this sort of stuff. I don't know how many active troops they've got. I'm going to split these and do something like that, and call that good enough for simultaneous sieging to start off with. I wonder if there's anything going on over here. Oh, there we go. Now, are you going to attack? You are going to Wolof. Now, your tech level, you have gone up to military level 3, which is impressive. I think I'm going to let you commit and then come in with my troops, and I should be able to smash you pretty heartily. Oh. Okay, we'll let them finish their move. I think we're still going to crush them. We wouldn't even need the help. Huge morale benefit. We do slightly more damage. We don't have a leader, which does suck. There, we haven't even reinforced. So they lost 3,200 men. We lost 200 and 300. I call that a pretty serious win. We're going to Bambuk. You know what? We'll detach and do that. Detach and chase. Alright, this guy. I think we'll leave it blank for now. Okay, we got a bunch of prestige. Wow, like we're rolling in prestige. Self-sufficient, 5 tax base, sending 1.32 tariffs per year, and yes, we will certainly spend the administrative power to get this into a colony. This is still developing, but it's going quite nicely. Now that we have that, our colonial... Really? Closest unblockaded core province. Oh, let's, probably let something core first, and then we can go up the coast. I mean, there's something to be said about getting a nice contiguous block of provinces there, or alternatively, yeah, oh, I do want something over here. You know what, let's get started. I don't know. Gold Coast does have the nice tax base. Do we know anything about their trade? No. We do know about their natives. Right, you there. My actual fleet do that. You are going to come over and pick up some people so that we can guard versus the natives. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's going fine, right? We were intentionally attacking them. We didn't actually crush the army, but that's okay. Well, actually, we'll just chase with a lot of them. Where's my exploratory fleet? Right, you're down here. You're fully repaired. Oh! Is that where Portugal went? Can they reach that, really? Oh, I guess maybe from the Azores. Oh, and the Caribbean is extremely valuable. So, alright, now I'm feeling less like, you know, I'm getting handed all the luck in the game. Okay. Let's go help out down here. Meanwhile, let's... That's very annoying. Let's move back so I can guard these guys. Currently making money. If they decide to engage anywhere, they're just going to be screwed. Ah, there's our stability event. Excellent. Of course that's always going to happen. We are going to need to do some conversion. I don't think we're rushing up to any techs, so I'm going to take this for now, just like last time. Down to a +1 stability. I think these guys will be okay to hold off. And oh, looks like we're going to catch them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Boom. War score going up. Just out of curiosity. Do they have a lot of money? They do. Okay, you are repairing. Well, you're mostly there, actually. Oh, right, my transports. Want another siege. Go ahead and move up to there. Transports. We're going to split you in half and then load you on a transport, and that should be more than enough. And then you can come down here. And while you're on the way, we will also send one of our colonists down there to the Gold Coast. Whoa! 9. Interesting. Fine to let them engage here. We should be able to turn around and whoop them. Detach, join. Now that we've got cannons here, that's accelerating a lot of the siege time as well. And I like how detaching always leaves a cannon too, because it makes such a big difference. End of the Peasant War with the Ottomans. Well, isn't that good for them? There you go. Unload some troops. Oh, we did pull in 9, that's right. It's actually a little bit more than I intended to grab, but I guess it'll have to do. Yeah, that's probably way too many troops being held in reserve. If something does break out in the continent, we're actually going to be in a kind of a rough spot for a while. Speaking of rough spot, that might be a little too much. I'm not sure. Well, I guess stand your ground. I do have a leader, which helps. And they don't have a whole lot of morale, and they did get the river crossing. It's definitely going to be one of the rougher fights. But we won. Superior leadership, superior weaponry. That's what it's all about. You no longer need to be there, because there's nothing for you to blockade anymore. Sure! Super wool gives us extra money. Can't complain about that. Getting a little bit of settling there, which is good. Our other colony is got to be almost done at this point. Getting very close. I'm just going to have to try to decide if I want just one province or two. I don't think Gabor was as high. Or, you know, could go straight for a gold one, but I think that would be too much overextension. Yeah, I don't want to lose stability, so I'm going to take this. So now they're going to have a CB Which, again, a little bit sketchy with, like, them being buddy-buddy with France. Oh, I suppose I can move these guys here. Yeah, hopefully I can respond fast enough if there's a, an uprising. Well, I don't need to keep everyone there. Detach the siege. There we go. That makes sense. Okay, we're going to be fine. So we lost another great man. I think, are we still ahead of the curve? Yes, by quite a bit. So we don't need the cheaper military costs because we're not planning on upgrading. Although, which one of these is particularly handy? Maybe reinforcement speed for now. If there's a war that breaks out, that'll be pretty helpful. Alright, I said to myself, if I was only taking one province, I would limit myself to 50 war score worth of gold. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So we've got this one that we've got a claim on. And then... could release some nations. A lot to be said about that. 50 war score worth of gold. There. Makes it slightly less abusive. Aggressive expansion penalty, but I don't know if it'll bother people back home. I'm not sure how that that calculates exactly. We'll get 8% overextension, which is not so bad. It's probably going to be a relatively cheap province to core. So what I'm going to do every 5 years, I'm going to keep taking one province and taking them for 50% of their peace offer value base out of gold. And then maybe take the gold provinces eventually. We'll get a lot of inflation from doing that, but at least we'll be wealthy. Anything else feels just way too abusive. You know, not taking any provinces and just declaring all the time, it doesn't feel right. So I'm going to do that. There we are. So, right, still the advisor. We're going to take a look at the overextension right. 30 to core. That is so goddamn cheap. We could core a lot of this for that. I think it's because of the tax value, technology levels. I'm not sure what all the factors involved are. Also, I'd want to convert, although apparently... A, first of all, I'm coring. B, I just don't have enough capacity to be able to pull this off at this time. But we could probably do some conversions later. 6 units there seems like a pretty good number, actually. The rest of you guys can go over there. And, yes, definitely want to do that. Boom. Which, as soon as we are done building the settlement here, then we can push in further that way. It'd also be nice to get some of the powers that make us settle a little bit faster. Now, having the extended range means I didn't have to go here. I could have gone further, but I do want the Ivory Coast for all kinds of tradey kind of reasons. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Civil disorder in Bohemia. I think I want this. I do have a lot of money. I could build a bunch of buildings now that I have the points. But the inflation, we are bringing it down already because of our current leader. And maybe it's actually doing it enough. And you know what? I got the cheap buildings. I've got the points. I've got the money. Let's go ahead and finish off doing the temple magic. That's how we'll spend our points there. I'm going to go ahead and cap them all off because, again, making more money that way is going to be very good. Constables. Looks like most of these are going to be worthwhile. I should probably just build them everywhere here. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, and over here. Ah, yes. So that's right, we have a core there. This actually counts as a core, so we can build some things there. They don't make as much money. It's not quite the same. I'm coming back to consider what we want to do in those types of places. Meanwhile, how's my explorer doing? I haven't checked on him in a while. Natives assimilation in Gold Coast, 100 population for free. Thank you. That works out fantastically. I'm quite happy about that. Almost done there. Marks, let's come on. What happened to my lines? There we are. Then hold shift. That is quite an interesting path, but I'll take it. Oh, now that we have a core, our range... No? Is this not cored? Oh, it's not cored. I'm being silly. Yeah, so our trade range is better. We can reach over here. Oh, we can actually start reaching the islands. And the islands should be worth a fair much. Look at that. Like, that's where the value is there. That's the money. Transport fleet. You can pick these guys up. We'll leave a few behind. I don't know, we'll leave maybe 5 behind. And then the rest get on the boat. 5 should be able to deal with anything that might pop up, I think. So Marrakesh is falling. Yeah, I fully expect Algiers to win this war completely. I should check to see how much money Algiers has, actually. Mali is fabricating claims. All right. Algiers. Oops, that's not the screen I want. I want the country screen. 72 is not bad. A little bit of inflation, not much prestige. I'm not sure that I want it in their provinces. Oh yeah, our various claims expiring. Wow, Gold Coast, you are simulating like crazy. I guess that's what happens when you have a large population. We do have a diplomat that is currently free, right? Because we're saving him to declare, or to declare war, which we've done. So now we can start improving relations over here with Aragon because we want to be able to integrate them. Because that, I mean, look at all, like what we'll get. All this land, first of all, is worth a lot, but these islands as well, huge, huge. Oh, we've got Malta over here too. Tiny little guy, but not a bad catch nonetheless. Plus 20% colonial range. You know, there's something to be said about that. Although, I don't know, we're basically reaching everywhere we want to go at this point, aren't we? You are basically repaired. So, go and check that out. And then up here. And then back down there. Not much to do now, but wait. We can put the speed up a little bit more. Boom! There we go. And again, with the infinite prestige, build the core right away. Good stuff. I think building a temple here would be quite good. Decent amount of extra income. And we did start building the core in here, Kayor, yes. I don't care about the spy offense, although I don't care about the prestige. You know what? Let's take the spy offense, and then we'll use it to fabricate some more claims. Again, you know, there's going to be some serious potential stuff with Portugal, except we don't actually have a diplomat, so never mind that. Did I build the embassy? Yes, I did. So that's why I've got the 3 diplomats. How? You know, we've got a lot of money. Couldn't we become Defender of the Faith? Oh, Curia controllers as well. Jeez. That's fun. Spend some votes on that guy. Which entitled to beaten in a war or another country claims title when having more prestige. Well, I have 98 prestige. What the hell does France have? 100 prestige. All right. So, I mean, there's certainly room for it. Slaves will now be produced in the Gold Coast. Well, isn't that lovely? Isn't that a topic that I want to address? Slaves are not worth very much. Although I believe if you get the trading with slaves, like, thing, the triggered modifier, then you get a lot of overseas tariffs, which are worth a lot of money. But still, it's kind of creepy, right? Wow. Okay, so again, we get that thing. Do we want to spend basically 100 administrative power, or do we want to spend 100 diplomatic power? At this point, I don't remember. I don't know. I think I want to save my diplomatic power because I think I want to get more exploration ideas more than anything else. These would be extremely helpful to us right now. And technology-wise, I think we're mostly doing okay all over. So I think I'm going to take the stability hit and then pay to put the stability right back up. There's the opinion hit, which does suck, but we'll, I think we'll be okay. I do want to check what my force limits are. Yeah, I can build some more units, so we will definitely do that right away. Mali fabricating claims. I think, since I have money, I can put, what, 4 more force limit? Let's just build cannons. 4 more cannons. Now, artillery is not, like, the godsend that it will be later. I think artillery gets quite a bit more powerful as the game goes on. But it's still pretty good. I think if we tangled with Portugal right now, we'd come out pretty much on top, except for the fact that they're allied with France. It's the only gotcha. Alright, Tripoli. You. Alright. Any conversions we can do? No. We're fine there. Wow, they got crushed. Oh, right, we're done colonizing there. Hold on. Whoa. I think I want the islands more than anything else. Yeah, let's get... Oh, they're still Terra Incognita. St. Lucia, Martinique. Oh, we got to send the ships back over here. Guadalupe, St. Bart's. As far as I can tell, they're all pretty damn samey. So, yeah, Portugal. Wow, Portugal. Good job. I'm going to go all the way into St. Bart's. Just, you know, kind of as far as possible. I don't know. I like that idea. Still no one available there. Where's my ships? I'm going to send our units over here. Have them just, yeah, buzz through all these islands. Stupid autosave. There we are. I guess we can go into this Terra Incognita, but I want to buzz by these things just to try to pick them up. Okay, the attrition's going up. They're starting to take a little bit of damage. So just go back over here. Oh, you know what? I bet you I have my army maintenance quite high up. Leave the ships where they are, but now we're making even more money. Ashanti nationalists. Well, I'm happy to see that Mali is having some problems. Makes me quite happy. Annexing is still going well. We've got 2 colonies on the go, which is what I'm looking for. And again, I could recall one of the colonists and build a new colony, but it would be very expensive, and I much prefer just seeing the colonies finish. Pioneer colony is very much man's place, but as a colony develops, we look to switch growth from emigration to new birth. The colonial company responsible for one of our colonies has arranged a number of marriageable women, mostly widows, to travel to the colony to see that families are started. 200 population Gold Coast, 8 manpower in Gold Coast. Wow, the Gold Coast is really rocking. Very handy. I'm going to have to send, build some more light ships and go and patrol over here, actually, and just get as much influence as possible. Actually, I need more merchants. There's a good chance that we're going to get, an idea there. Oh, man, if I had a free diplomat, which I don't think I do, I would definitely go back and try to recreate some claims on Portugal. Although, I'm sure we're going to have some, like, colonial warfare going on anytime soon. It's just nature of the beast. Okay, new Pope. We still in charge here? Yep. Wow, there was a font problem here. Look at this number. Age 106. Oh, that's why. He's way too old. We died! But we got a new ruler, and I believe this ruler was better. Well, I think the old one was 300, so this is 223. And I did like the extra admin power, but, you know, it's nice to have a good balance there. Apparently we have, why do we have 3 leaders? Oh, right, because we have all of our explorers and stuff. And that's fine. I mean, I could fire some people. Might not be, I don't know. They're all coming in really handy. No new leader choices there. I will spend points to get back to +1 stability. And other than that, not much. These people want to defect, but I don't know. It's going to be fine. We've got some troops there, and we are coring them, and it's actually going incredibly fast. Should probably just take over all of Mali. If it weren't for the fact that you could abuse them for so much gold, it would be a no-brainer, simply in that it would give us more power over the Gold Coast, or the Ivory Coast. A little bit of the Mauritanian coast as well, which has got a lot of value there. Now, luckily, well, frankly, it doesn't matter, because Portugal is mostly just shipping money over there for us. If we had a merchant, it'd be the same thing. We can lose 1 stability, so that'd be 100 admin power, or we can lose 105 gold. I will take the gold easily. Easily. It's part of the reason I'm keeping this nest egg around, is to be able to do that, not take out loans, not get... Portugal, are you going to war with someone? War of England, French reconquest of Gascon. So over here, they have 2 provinces left. Well, I'm happy to see that. I like to see a distracted Portugal. That's going to make my life a hell of a lot better. That I'm not even worried about. Sic oculus, sic ille manus, sic ora ferebat. The 15-14 graduating class at the Salamanca University Exceptional. As the graduation festivities die down, whole classes of fresh graduates report for duty across the country. Where shall we direct them? To the administration? Only 10 administrative power? Or to sow 1,000 flowers? 10 prestige. I will easily take the admin power, even though it's not very much. Just because I've got prestige coming out of, well, everything. Ooh, apparently I've messed that up. England wants military access. Sure. You guys beat the snot at each other. I don't even care. I don't suppose I have CB on these guys, do I? Portugal, Fez, Morocco. Colonialism, CB on Portugal. It's very tempting. It's very tempting. I mean, we don't have a royal marriage anymore or anything. They probably have a lot of money too. Not that much. How are they looking militaristically? It would be very dangerous. We'd be inviting France in here as well. I mean, we certainly have a lot more troops. They have a much better navy, which would not be a great thing for us. But we should be able to carpet their entire nation in no time at all. And really what it comes down to is what kind of problem are we going to get from France, right? And France has a lot of troops. 81,000 active, 67,000 manpower. That is bad news. I want them to break this alliance. Isn't, like, Portugal starts the game allied with England at that. I'm very tempted to start messing around in that sort of thing. I don't have the manpower. I don't have the active troops. Could build one more. Let's keep going with the cannons. Now, what's our relationship? Is there anything I could do? Well, we are rivals. I could name Portugal my rival, start blockading or embargoing them, and really screwing with them. I don't know. Or France, I mean. They've already rivaled me, I could rival them back. I kind of just want to keep doing my own thing, growing economically. I mean, declaring these wars is often really bad news, you know? I guess Portugal and France's navy is going to be crippled by the fact that the English navy is so much more powerful. Okay, how many troops England? You have no troops. You're going to lose this war in no time. You can blockade all you want. It's not going to matter. France is just going to take over this territory, and it's not even a thing. All right, never mind. We're not getting involved in this. But if that alliance breaks, I think we might strike on Portugal. Yeah. Now, we may want to consider... Hey, nice. And we probably should, actually, is build a bunch of armories. Can we really max out on armories? Oh. Training fields? And just get more and more manpower, because it's certainly a weakness. We don't have a lot of it. On the other hand, there's plenty of things I would prefer to spend my efforts on. We've got all the marketplaces down here, which is nice. The docks are down. Well, we could add that in, because why not? It's tempting. Not yet. No reason to rush into that sort of thing. We're going okay overall. Let's not freak out. Lots of missionaries, but we can't actually convert anyone successfully. We still have a lot of expense. I mean, the colonial maintenance just certainly adds up. Aha. That helps as well. Extra cores, which increases our colonial range dramatically. Now we're all set. Now what's going to come up is when we abut the Aztecs, and then we can start dealing with that kind of stuff. I think this is actually bringing us to the end of this episode. I don't feel like quite as many things has happened here, but things are still feeling good overall. We're getting there with the improved relations. Not working on it there. I think, are we working on it here? Yeah, we are. So we can get to that point. Integration. Oh, let's go to speed 5. Let's see if we can finish the integration here. Watch, something terrible is going to happen, and I'm going to wish I had stopped so that I could, you know, properly take a look at the game, but I don't know. We're doing okay. Core is being constructed still. Various rebellions going on in Mali. I don't know if I want people to break off, though. I think that would be detrimental to my whole abuse of Mali. The truce is going to expire relatively soon. We can make another move on them. Oh, we captured a light ship here. Let's have them work the civil node. For lack of having merchants anywhere else at this time. Although, soon. There we go. We have integrated Fez. Lost 10 legitimacy. Gained some prestige. There we go. Continue the Reconquista. What a cheap way. I love it. To get a bunch of free administration power. I mean, it required tying up a diplomat for years on end. But, Spain. All over the place. What else we got? Protect our brethren in Labour. We have brethren there? Oh, they're Basque. We don't have a core here or anything. Probably give us a claim, but I don't want to do that. Some extra army tradition is certainly nice. I don't know if we're in a position to become a papal controller in any way whatsoever. I don't think I'm going to choose a mission quite yet. But hey, integration complete, feeling pretty good. So, I mean, we're going to have like a smattering of things all over. They feel like colonies is the thing. Oh, and that's the other thing, religious conversion. We're probably going to have to do the thing. I think it was under here, but we don't have it right now. Where we get the boost to religious conversion. Don't we get, yeah, the Spanish Inquisition. We need to unlock one more idea, which we can do right now. I think, was I saving it for coring and stuff? Oh, maybe for Mali. You know what? Let's pop this. Because it's good. And then we get the Spanish Inquisition, bonus missionary strength. Is that going to give us enough to start converting people? Some of them. And we have missionaries to do it, so let's go ahead and do that. There's going to be a cost to converting, but not that much. There's also going to be an increased revolt risk in some of these places. There we go. So, Sus and Ifni, they're right next to each other. So what we'll do is we'll grab, yeah, maybe the group of 13 is going to be fine. Actually, we don't need cannons. So let me detach the cannons and then take this group, split it in half. There, a group of 10. There, I like that number. Attach the transports, drop them off over here, and I'm going to set them on auto suppress rebellions, and then we will call this video to an end. Wish they'd had convert missions, just because I'm likely to do that. There we go. And I think that's pretty good for this video. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.